Pepe Marais en sy kreatiewe span by Joe Public het onlangs 'n volledige kortfilm vir Nedbank getiteld Secrets vervaardig. Die doel hiermee was om 'n gesprek te begin rondom die vrees om oor private geldsake te praat.
What do you think?
It's stunning.
That's the one.
It is expensive.
The worst thing is I don't even enjoy it anymore.
Senzelayo.
Akasazimisela ngokagristu. Ndiyambona ufuze wena.
Hawu uyandodlula mna. Ndiyambona ufuna kwana college noma university
Hayi.
You want something better.
It's cool, right?
Kids love it.
Ewa. Ndiyakuva.
We sincerely believe that if you talk about money, you can manage your money better, and that money well managed can make a real difference in your life, in your family's life, in your community's life. So that's really how our purpose is coming alive. Also, a fundamental insight to the campaign was that a lot of people understand that if I spend more than what I earn, that's a problem. So functionally, people understand the whole money thing, but there's an emotional thing with money that we never talk about.
Mark, from your side, talking about money, you think there's value in it? I know you talk about money when you meet with your clients, but just in general, do you think there's a space for more conversation around money in South Africa?
Definitely. I think when we have meetings with our clients, which we do on a daily basis, for many people, that's the only time they talk about money. And it should be discussed more openly at home, with the family, educating your kids, discussing it with your spouse, discussing it with friends who you trust, somebody at the bank. There are plenty of good qualified financial advisors, somebody who you can meet, who's got your best interests at heart. Discuss it, talk about it more regularly, read more, ask questions. The more qualified you are as far as simple money management is concerned, the far larger your chances of success.
As part of launching the campaign, we actually had a quiz where you had to fill it in, and your archetype in terms of how you react with money emotionally, you could understand it better. So I'll give you my archetype. I'm a gifter. That means I show love through buying people stuff. Now, sometimes that's to my detriment. I mean, for other people that I'm buying stuff for, that's fantastic, but it's to my detriment because you could spend more than you earn. So with the archetype, it gave me the pros of being a gifter, but it also gave me the cons of being a gifter. And when I'm more aware of it, that makes me actually manage my money better. So really it was about how do we get South Africans to, one, talk about money, two, understand their emotional connection and relationship with money, and hopefully three, get them to start managing their money better. So that was fundamentally the starting point of the campaign, that we needed to address some emotional relationships and connections that people have with money. And then if you look at it, we then looked at some key segments in our market. So for example, small businesses. Yeah. If you look at Ben's story, I mean, more than 80% of businesses fail because of, bad money management, cash flow management.
Sort it out. Can we not do this here? Listen, just...
Don't touch me. Fix it.
But it got away from me.
A lot of people are desperate right now. So things like pyramid schemes become, options, quick options to make money. But he loses a lot of his savings that he had for his family. And the fundamental issue is that 1 out of 3 South Africans lose money because of pyramid schemes. And then again, you look at the context that we live in, social media, Instagram, should look like you're going on holidays, dressing well. You look at Amanda's story, 2 out of 3 South Africans spend more than they earn.
Whoa, Amanda, you haven't paid the rent.
Yeah, I'll do it later.
That's what she said last month. We all have things to do.
I'll do it.
Come on.
Use my bag.
Today, Amanda. Today.
So just as a business owner, the challenges you face in business?
Don't think I have my business. Life is going to be pretty easy for a while. Now it's not going to be. You're going to have to be more committed. You're You're going to have to work longer hours. You're going to have to probably earn less than what you earned in your corporate environment if you worked in a corporate before, and very, very cautious in terms of how you spend the money in terms of planning. If you can manage that cash flow very carefully, chances of your business surviving are much stronger.
In the moment, it's a rush. So bad.
Like I was in control. And I wasn't.
The more I spend, the better I feel. And I just can't stop.
I heard a beautiful insight. I actually read it in Phil Knight's book, Shoe Dog, where he said, we all know that we need blood to flow through our veins in order to stay alive, but we don't wake up to make blood. And it's such a beautiful mix of the two themes you're speaking about, because blood is the cash flow of business. Without it, you'll die, but we don't wake up necessarily to make blood, which is the purpose of the business.
And sometimes I think as marketeers, we come across as we want to create all these lovely ads just for the fun of it. Again, go back to your purpose, take your money seriously in terms of what you have to do, and make sure that people see you not as a cost, but as a revenue generator for the brand and the business that you're working on.
I think the statistics are 25% of people love their work and 75% of people work because they have to. Even if it takes more time, even if it takes a few years, try and get into that 25% that you love what you're doing, because your chances of success will be far greater.
So for me, 3 key insights today. The first one is money is the lifeblood of business. Treat it with absolute care in your business. Do not overspend too soon. The second insight was have a purpose to your business beyond money. Purpose is really a driver that gives you a direction in which you want to take your business. And the third insight for me is just, we have one life, have fun.
Gedragsekonomie maak van sielkundige insigte in menslike gedrag gebruik om ekonomiese besluitneming te verklaar. Net na die advertentiebreek gesels ek met gedragsekonoom Erik Vermeulen oor die dinge wat dit vir ons moeilik maak om oor geld te praat. Bly waar jy is, ons is nou terug.